and paste it. And it's season 2, episode 47. That's about to go live.
Somebody being savage tonight?
What?
Who be rattling paper?
Him?
Yeah, I got chewed out because I was eating sushi.
Yeah, he was snacking over there.
Oatmeal cookie.
from Safeway? I mean Subway?
From Subway.
That's what I just said. What you got, delay anything?
That way they can't say. Yeah. Let me move. Let me leave the parking lot.
Are we on?
Is we live? Because he had to move. He froze.
Yeah, we live now.
I guess you gotta bring us on because he frozen.
He frozen.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Oh, he driving though.
Yeah, I'm leaving the parking lot. I'm gonna go up there. I don't know. Maybe it's something with the parking lot.
Well, we live now, so if you want, you can bring us on while you're driving.
While I'm driving, that way it look like I'm driving to lunch.
But we are live.
We are live. 1, 2, 3.
Where we turning, we got to go that way too.
All right, we're going that way. Look like you're driving a bus.
I know that steering wheel huge as shit.
We can't hear you.
Sound. Your sound went away. You on Bluetooth?
No, they can't hear you.
I don't know MD sound. Ladies and gentlemen, excuse us for the technical difficulties. But we are live.
We are live. So what are we talking about tonight, guys? I guess we're going freestyle because I said free ball.
Yeah. If you guys have any topics you want us to address, you can drop it in the comment box for those of you watching, which is
so look,
nobody at the moment.
I want to talk about until he get back
on here right now.
He just killed himself.
Yeah, he just jumped right off.
Yeah. So I
got one person on, but I don't know who it is. Wait, hang on.
Somebody coming in?
Right, let's get him back in here. It said one person watching, but I don't see who it is.
Who is it? You can't tell who it is?
No, I don't say. It might be just be because I got it on. I'm not sure.
There we go. There we go.
Yep. So you can start it up.
Oh, my man.
All right. What up? What up? What up? Welcome to Good Vibes Television. That's right, Gvtv Season 2, Episode 47, I think.
Yep.
As y'all can hear, I'm in my car once again. No, I do not use a seatbelt because I figured what's meant to be is meant to be. Okay.
So won't come, definitely won't come.
It's hey, look, God damn it, I had COVID. I'm not scared of anything else.
Okay. If anything happened, you saw it live here on Gvtv.
Well, as always, I'm here with my man DJ PRS1.
Yeah.
And the lovely Savvy E. Dr. G must be in hiatus once again. The government is looking for her, and she's doing her best to stay away from them.
Well, it's like what is it? End of class, whatever. So her daughter has like some recital or something she's doing. So they're recording today and tomorrow. So she had to take her to do that. So that's what it was. She's out. Mommy duties.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
That's what she's out doing.
Educating and beautiful young minds.
Yeah.
How was you guys' weekend?
Mine was okay for now. I mean, shit. Mine's you know how we work.
Like something supposed to happen. He said for now.
Right. I'm coming up on my next weekend. That's what I'm waiting on. Shoot.
Okay.
3 days.
Yeah, mine's I really didn't do too much. My daughter turned 24, so we had a celebration for her on Sunday.
Damn, I remember them days.
And she and you know, I did practice for my show that's coming up and July the 10th. So that was what took up my weekend. I mean, I had other stuff to do, but yeah, that's the important things I did this weekend.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So what about yourself? What did you do, sir? What did you get in trouble doing?
Yeah.
So, this weekend I just pretty much just recovering. My uncle funeral was Friday, and that pretty much took everything out of me emotionally. And I was just exhausted. It's incredible. When you're younger, you have your aunts and your uncles. You're 6, you're 7, you're 10, you're 15, 16, and everybody's older than you. So it's like they're all old people, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're not actually old. They're
Exactly.
in their 30s, early 40s. You know what I mean? And then as the older
And
you get,
you start realizing that shit when you get
when you get old, and then but then you see like, damn,
that really wasn't old.
It really wasn't old when back when it was old when I was little. Now it's like, yeah, I'm there now. It's like, wait, it's not that old.
Yeah, and then like to have him be 72,
right,
and past. It's like you get so used to having them for so long.
Right.
And if you're close to him, like
mm-hmm.
he was probably, I hate to say it, he's probably my favorite uncle. On both sides of the family. He's probably my favorite uncle. Without saying he's my favorite, because I was close to all my aunts and uncles, but he was the one, like I stayed in his house because me and his son were
kids,
close.
Man, you can say it.
He what?
I say it ain't your kids, man. You can say he your favorite. Fuck them others.
Fuck the rest of them.
Right.
But Friday,
the kids, you got to walk on eggshells, but shit.
Yeah, Friday was hard. Friday was hard.
You should have a F everybody shirt.
Yeah. We should do one of those. Fuck everybody.
That's the rest of my family.
We should get somebody to draw a sketch. You know how you do? You know how you get sketches of us?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, get one of those and they're like, yeah, F everybody.
Right. Fuck everybody. Fuck everybody. But he was a good man, real good man. I'm gonna mess him. I mean, like, let me tell you. So when my brother passed away in '96, I cried from beginning to the end.
Right.
Everybody else's funeral, I cried, but I could control it. Yeah. I always had to speak at their funeral.
Right.
My uncle's funeral, I cried from the time I sat down until we left the funeral home, and like my kids were checking on me, and I was like, I went up there, and I wasn't even planning to speak, and I went up there to speak. I just felt like I had to say something. He was just so good to me and the family. I went up there, and I was up there for like 30 seconds, and all I said was, he was a good man.
Right.
Loved his family. He loved his entire family. He was a great protector, great provider.
It's weird when you hear yourself, when you start hearing you in that moment, when you hear yourself saying it, the emotions start flowing.
I was sniffling. I had the fucking mask
it's crazy.
on.
It's crazy. Like you have it all in your head. It's all planned up here. But as soon as you go up there, your heart take over and it's like, oh my God, you can't get it out.
It was hard, man. I'm gonna miss him. He was a good guy. So that was my weekend. It took me all weekend to get myself together. I lost my fucking cell phone. I got so drunk at the repast.
Right.
I lost my cell phone. I lost my Ray-Bans. I was just all over the place.
Yeah.
He was a good guy. I'm gonna miss him.
Right. All right. So have you guys been checking out this confusion now about if you're vaccinated versus if you're not vaccinated, and the masking situations at some of these venues?
I'm lost. I watch the news every morning when I get dressed for work. I can
right.
text her and stuff like that.
Yeah, I've been catching bits and pieces of it.
Keep saying so much crazy stuff. Like I asked somebody today, like, so what we supposed to be doing? Like,
right.
Not where it's like burn all of them in the pile. Like I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Like they're trying to say, if you've been vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask, like in place in areas and stuff like that. But are you verifying this? How are you verifying this? I don't know. It's one of those things where I believe it's too soon to be trying to figure this shit out. Let's
way too soon.
Get to a certain percentage first, and then we can decide if we're gonna take these masks off.
I think
we all want to get to that point, but
I think we should get to the percentage part first, and still like another 3 to 4 months wear the mask. to make
Yeah,
sure,
because and then the other thing, because you're going to have a certain percentage that's not going to get vaccinated.
Right.
That's the reality of it. Because certain people, that's their belief, and you should respect that instead of just that's what they don't want to get vaccinated, and they have their reasons, and they shouldn't be discriminated against. You know what I mean? It's one of those things where it's almost getting to that point now where you didn't get your vaccine. Ooh, I gotta stay away from you. You got cooties. No, it's none of that shit. I mean, it's your choice. It's still a choice. It's not mandate.
Right.
So
yeah, but I still think like as the numbers grow of everybody getting vaccinated, I still think that everybody should wear their mask until at least the end of the year. And I know that we're taught of it. I know that we are, but I think that it would like make people feel more comfortable. I had a conversation with somebody today and we was talking about that. And I was like, I think that we still should wear our mask even if we get vaccinated for a while.
Yep.
Because I mean, she told me a story today that one of her friends got vaccinated and caught the COVID anyway.
Yeah. I'm in agreement with that. I got my buddy Jagan, he's on there watching. Jagan Lalman saying you're on there. I see you, Miss Shatasia Hillard, Mike McCoy. Thanks for joining us. Ms. Bertrand, as usual, you're on there. Ms. Bertrand said Brandon Scott is not lifting the mandate in the city. He and the governor are butting heads right now because of it. I saw that little clip on the news. He's one of those that said we should. He's also saying that we should get to a certain percentage first. At least almost 100% before we decide we're going to start taking masks off. And I agree. Mike says keeping my mask off with me at all times until I feel comfortable not having it on. You can't tell who's been vaccinated by looking at him, I guess is what he said. Yeah, by looking at someone.
Yeah.
Right. The other thing is the mask right now, to me, comes in handy because of the damn pollen.
Yeah, man.
That shit, I know. I remember, a couple years ago, I used to be sneezing a lot with shit. The damn pollen. I got my mask on. I ain't got to worry about the damn pollen. None of that shit.
But
let's
talk about flu season. Like, have you ever heard people saying they were sick from flu or anything like that? Like, masks is helping with that as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So masking helps. It helps a great deal, and the proof is in the pudding. I mean,
the
only thing is
you don't have to smell somebody's funky breath either.
Right.
People need to wear a mask at all times.
But it kind of gets you accountable because you smell your own breath and you're like, Jesus.
Like, I need a mint or something.
Right. I remember I was in there. I ate some Doritos while sitting at the computer. I'm messing around. I got to run out to the hallway, pop the mask on. I was like, God damn, them Doritos was rocking. And thank God I had my mask on. I had to go get me some gum.
Right.
But at least it gets you accountable. Now I need to brush today, boy, because the only person you messing with this time is yourself.
It's yourself, yeah.
And then yourself, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Keep the damn mask on. Keep the mask on. I'm gonna tell you what's funny though. Is that my man, the mayor want everybody to keep a mask on, but he out here not using condoms.
But the governor, he saw the mayor without his mask.
How about I saw a meme where these two people was having sex and they had gloves and masks on and naked.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, what the hell? Yo.
So let me ask you guys something I was asked y'all earlier, and I want to know what the viewers had to say.
Right. Let's see about this.
Twice on Instagram, and I know that us women these days, we want to be empowered, and we don't need a man, and we all hear me roar and all that kind of stuff. But right,
what you mean got to do with me?
Right, but I want to know, guys, from I know y'all older guys, would y'all have a problem with a woman asking you to marry her? She get down on one knee and give you the ring?
You said she's down on one knee?
Yes, and ask you to marry her.
I mean, if she get down on her knee, she don't need a ring. Just give me a blowjob and ask me.
Oh, wow.
I knew that was coming.
Why did I see that coming?
Look, I knew that was coming. Look, even Miss Bertrand probably knew it was coming too, because she had RL and a whole bunch of laughing faces. I think she knew it was coming.
Yeah, so real
Lord.
talk, real talk. I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. When I was younger,
Yeah.
in my head, I was like, yo, I'm gonna make a girl propose to me, man. I'm gonna make it. She really love me. She gonna propose to me. And I was like 16, 17, stupid. And then yeah, like
break me off that proposal, man.
you know what I mean? I don't know. I was like, yo, I'm gonna let her propose to me. If she really want to marry me, I'm gonna make her propose to me.
Right.
I'm 42 years old. That is the dumbest shit that I could have said out my mouth, man. Hell, I have a big problem with it. It's a problem with men today, man. We do not want to accept our roles as leaders, as men, man. The fuck? The only time she's supposed to get on her knee is when she's pleasing me. You hear what I'm saying? You get on your knees, it's to please me, not to give me no damn ring. No, that's not cool, man.
And the thing about it, I'm not asking you to get on. You get on there on your own. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not with that. That's And I'm gonna tell you right now, whoever that young lady is, if women are out here doing it or think it's okay, their fathers are probably so scared, because you already know that whoever you proposing to, he ain't no real man.
I mean, they I think they cover it up by not cover it up, but they try to justify it by saying, well, the world is changing, so women are taking a more lead role in, so no, man, it's still, chivalry is dead if that's the case. You know what I mean? Right.
So I want a man to propose to me because I feel like he really wants me. If I propose to him, in my head, I'm gonna be like, was he really ready? Do he really want to be with me?
But you know what I said? So you said it without saying it. What it is women commit faster than a man.
Exactly.
So when a man finally proposes, that's him making the commitment.
Exactly.
Right.
And that's how I feel.
And everybody knows it. Women will commit, mind, soul, and body.
Yeah,
a man, it takes a minute.
Right.
We was missing a rib from back in the day. So
it
takes a man a minute.
It takes a few around the corner orgasms for us to get there.
Right.
Nicely put.
But you said it without saying it, and that's what it is. The man when a man finally buckles down and said, "Well, hey, let's get married." That's a big step for a man. You understand what I'm saying? That means you just told all your boys, "Man, I'm turning in my man card. That's it for the strip club until she gave me permission." But
yeah.
Look, I want to go.
I choose her. That's the thing.
You got your permission. I'm tagging along with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Savvy.
See, and that that works for me. That works for me. If we're together and that's something that we do, if we're doing it together, I'm fine. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But if you gotta lie and say, well, hey, me and my boys going to the movies, you end up in a strip club, some shit happened to you. How you explaining that?
You can't.
Right.
Well, we ended up at a strip club because we stopped to get ice on the way to the movies.
They got the best ice in the strip club. They got that.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. They got that. Do the right thing. Rosie Perez ice on the nipples.
Right.
They got the perfect ice, man.
That's
Look,
crazy.
Somebody said, "Yep, that's right." Ms. Bertrand said, "I remembered Chrissy proposed to Jim Jones, and he's still ain't married."
Yes, I was thinking it in my head when I was talking about it.
Ms. Bertrand said it, and she still ain't married.
Yeah,
Helen said
but
numerous
7
times.
years later, and they still not married.
Right, and Helen said it was numerous times.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
No.
No.
Whatever man allow his woman to propose to him,
it's a clown.
He needs to just go ahead and suck her dick. You know what I mean? So I just can't.
Now, with that being said, in a lesbian relationship,
Say you stupid.
Yeah, well, I mean, who's supposed to ask who to get married at this point?
Let's ask somebody. Let's call somebody up. Let's call somebody up. You know who I want to call?
Yeah, I know.
My favorite lesbian couple.
Oh.
I'm just gonna say one name.
You can just leave it there. We don't put them on blast yet.
We're gonna put them on blast.
And they're happily married. We just put it like that.
They're happily married. They're my favorite lesbian couple.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jay. I'm just gonna say Jay now.
Yeah.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Shout out to my girl Jay.
It's the shout out to Thomas's.
Yeah.
We love y'all.
Well, look, yeah. So, I mean, when you see them, I guess ask them who asked who.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have this discussion later.
Right.
We're gonna have it. We're gonna have it tonight.
Camera, yes. Like when we get off the show, we should bet because I bet you I know who did it.
And I think so too. And I want to say it's more of the Dom side of it, you know. And that's what I'm thinking.
I got it being the other one.
You think?
No, it's a back on.
We'll see. We'll see, and I guess we'll let them know next week.
Hey, you know what? We ought to have them come on the show.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
Definitely. I'm all up with it.
Yeah,
I'm up with it.
Call them and ask them, do they want to come on? That's a good topic.
Yeah.
Oh, they probably sleep now.
They probably sleep asking who sucking who dick.
You know what? We after today, sir.
And I guess that brings me to another question. And here is it: if we have any, of our gay families out there watching, please feel free to jump on the comments and correct us if we're wrong. We're only saying that not out of ignorance. Well, probably out of ignorance, but because we need to be educated. But my question is this: so if you're the dominant one in that relationship, right? How do you know you screw better than a man?
You know what? That's my time to sign off. I'll see y'all next week.
I heard a comment talking about, yeah, girl, you ain't, you gotta leave them dudes. You ain't know what it's like till you get one of these. And I'm like, wait a minute, but you rocking plastic.
Right. But what, one of these plastics? I don't know.
And my thing about it, okay, fine. So you making the comment, if you have been with a man before, and you know what I'm saying, but if you haven't, how do you have the right to speak on it? You know what I mean? Or should you go try it out first and then
well, see, from what I've always heard, like I've always heard stuff like, I tried it, I didn't like it.
Right.
Or
I've heard a lot of that.
They were abused and that kind of turned them off. And then, of course, you have people say, no, I was born this way.
Yes.
So, I mean, I guess it's, different for everybody. But I've always, so look, back in my old job, right? We was in the break room. I almost got beat up by this gay woman, right? She had some size. But I walk into the break room and she's talking to a female officer. And I mean, she's laying it on thick. I mean, she's spitting some quality game, like some R. Kelly type shit, right?
Right.
And I'm just listening. And she's talking about all the things that she would do to her, and she can do this better, and she ain't got to worry about no money. She working. I mean, we all working because we was all in the in the jail. But I'm just listening, and I me being I was 26, me being ignorant. I interrupted the conversation and I said, I can give her something that you could never give her. And so the gay woman looked at me, she's like, what? And I said, I can give her the truth. And she's like, looking at me, she gave me a look. I said, no, repeat this. I said, when she and I have sex and I put my dick inside of her, and I say, damn, baby, you feel good. I'm telling her the truth because I have a real penis. And it's not a dildo.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, it's not plastic, and I can feel her. I said, you got to go to the store. You got to order something, fucking glue it to your waist and hope it doesn't fall off or break or you get the right size.
I'm not, and then we're not syndicated. We got canceled.
Man, when I say this motherfucker threatened to throw the fucking chair at me, man. And I was just fucking with her, but
Right.
I wanted to, my point was, for all that you selling this girl right here who wasn't gay, for all that you selling her, I can give her something that you can't give her.
Right.
And like I said, I'm not against gay relationships. I'm for it. You know, I voted for it, you know, so I'm for it. But I just, at my asshole moment, I'm like, yo, she's spitting game like she's the motherfucking man. Let me go ahead and just kill it for her. And I did it, and, you know, almost got punched in the face for the shit.
Oh Lord.
So, you know, but shout out to all my gay women out there. I love you, babies.
No, crazy.
But Hillard jumped on here. Hillard said, from experience, females do some things better than men, at least the ones that she's ran across. But that is kind of true. Some of these younger guys they don't know how to please their queens. They don't know how to please a woman. It's all about what they about to get from it instead of pleasing the person. And that's what a lot of these, you know, younger guys don't understand. You get pleased a lot better if you can please your woman. You understand what I'm saying? If your woman is pleased, it works out better. But when you're younger, you don't understand it. It's like, I'm going in, man. Done. You know, hey, sandwich. That's, you know what I mean? Make me a sandwich. Come on now.
It's porn, man.
There waiting to exhale.
You gotta blame. I'm gonna say, look, you gotta blame movies.
Yes.
You blame porn, because in the movies, you know what I'm saying, you know, as far as being a man, you think that if you know what I'm saying, if you caress and you kiss softly on the neck and all this other shit, that's getting them turned on, because in the movies, that's what they're doing. Then when you start the sex, you know, you expecting when when you watch porn, there's only one speed.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? So you expecting her to and, you know what I'm saying? So when you don't hear that, when you don't hear that shit, I gotta go faster. So you like
You'll make sense you get out of water.
And before you fucking know it, yo, you're done. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're fucking done, man. In 7 minutes, you done gave her like 500 strokes. But you done stroked her so much, you done stroked her dry.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Got a heart attack.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You done suffocated your penis because the condom is so tight around your dick now, because she didn't get wet. You know.
You know, as it's tired, you about to go to bed. So she unsatisfied.
She's unsatisfied, but fucking your head, you did everything that the movie said to do and porn said to do.
Right.
So you're good. Yeah.
But again, it's the younger, inexperienced guys and fellas that go through this shit. So and I'm not going to speak for all guys. I mean, they probably do got older guys that have, because I've spoken to some people, and you know, that apparently some of them were unlucky enough to be married into this. Like, I married the guy who does this. You know what I mean? And it's like, well, I didn't know you're unhappy. You know, but you know, it's the other things that make them, you know, stay with their husbands or whatever. You know, the other things they do. You know, and I think that's what it is. It's a lot of the younger men don't know how to treat their queens. They don't know how to please them, and they're all interested in by getting their own before she gets hers. And that's where it gets messed up, and you turn off a lot of young females because of this shit.
What, like, for men, what age is it when y'all realize that? Because I know teenage boys, they don't realize it. You know, some
it
early.
Was for me, for me, I realized. To me, I realized that at a young age, because I guess my thing was.
Fucking pervert.
No, but it wasn't about. So me, it wasn't about the sex part. I had more female friends than guy friends, and that was when, you know, growing up and younger. So I would hear some of the female conversations. We would talk. So you kind of knew women were more. What's that word? Not fragile, but women were more tender. They were more. You know,
passionate, more passionate.
Yeah. And it was back in the day, it was Mills and Booms. They were reading Mills and romance novels and shit like that, you know. So that is what appealed to them. And
fucking,
you know, basically, right. When you got older, it was just Now I remember. I think my first time I remember. Yeah, it was like one of them. Yo, we got to go. Boom, done. And I was done. And after I was done, I was like, wait a minute, you good? And she was like, yeah. And got out. And I was like, oh shit. So then, that's when you start evaluating. But I think I was smarter than most of the guys not smarter, but I was more in tune than the guys my age anyway, because I was a girl. I was interested in girls. And I wasn't just interested in the sex part. I was just interested in females, period.
You was better than me. I was interested in that thing
right,
below the belly button.
Exactly.
It is what it is, man.
And I've realized later on that in life that's what it was. It's like a lot of, because I always had more female friends, and again, you could tell like how I work right now. I'm the only guy or the only male supervisor on my shift. I'm always around these females.
Not really.
But yeah, 0.5.
Shift full of men.
0.5.
I can't stand you.
But it's one of those things where I knew at a young age, basically that, and I think it's probably because of how I saw my dad also treat my mother. You know what I mean? And it's one of those where you see how your family, my uncles, I gotta say the men in my family, a lot of them treated their wives a certain way. Of course, I had the other uncle who was a thought. So
you always got one of them in the family.
Yeah, he was a thought boy. We had to try to save his game sometimes.
I have another question.
Yeah,
that I'm really curious about. So, is it very important, or do it mess with the male ego if you with someone and they never reach their peak?
Hell yeah!
Why? Because let me say this. Now, say if the person don't reach their peak, wait a minute, goddamn. But the sexual intercourse part is good. They just don't reach that peak. So, and this person tells you that, like, the sexual part is good. Like, I'm vibing with that. It's just that it takes me a little longer. You gotta do a little bit more stuff. I just don't reach that peak. So, do that mess with the male ego?
That's when she need the fucking lie.
Lie?
That's when she need the fucking lie, man.
No, but I think if you guys can communicate about it, if you have the confidence that you could tell him without hurting his feelings, and y'all could work it out, you can move on from there. You could get past that, and he's willing, and especially if he's willing to fix it. But
but
you'll have those guys that you'll probably tell some of these guys, and it's like, girl, there's something wrong with you.
Hey, PRS. I don't think CC. It's not a fix it thing, right?
Right.
You got some women, right? You got some women who they will not have an orgasm when a motherfucker is jumping up and down on their pelvis, right? Some women, they won't get an orgasm in missionary. You know what I'm saying? Some women do. Some women, you gotta stroke them slow and deep. You know what I mean? You gotta touch that thing, that thingity thing in the back of that coochie. You hear what I'm saying? That's what some women need that. And you know what I'm saying? And then you got some women jump up and down to that motherfucker, and it's just like goddamn Niagara Falls. This shit just but everybody is different. And I think that's the thing with men. Men, we're so ignorant when it comes to sex. We think every woman's vagina is the same. And it's not.
It's not.
It's not. You gotta learn your woman. Ask questions. It's fun. Ask questions. You want to know how to please your woman, how to make her have an orgasm. Don't be embarrassed. You got a lot of guys that ego do get in the way because they like, my dick should be big enough. And that's just men. My dick should, you know what I'm saying? Shit, my dick is touching my knee. It's not good enough to come on. You know what I'm saying? That's just men. We're penis driven. You know what I'm saying? If I put it in you, you should come. What the fuck? I mean, that's just men. That's just men.
But so, and I guess that leads to the other question: does size really matter?
I mean, if it's too small, I think so.
What is too small, Savvy? You said too. If you would have said too small, okay. You said too small.
Too small.
Okay. For instance, I dated a guy.
Here we go.
What's his name? What's his name?
What's his name?
Paul Dingling.
His name is Milton. His name is Milton. I'm gonna put him out there because we ain't never seen each other. His name Milton.
Damn.
Oh, fella. Shriveled, short, and a little to the left.
He was really small.
He couldn't reach his spot.
Huh?
He didn't reach his
Milton
spot.
do?
What do you mean? What he did to me?
Yeah, I mean, what he didn't do. What so
He couldn't reach his spot.
is that it? He was just too small. He couldn't. I mean, like.
Yeah, he was too small.
Just the motion in the ocean wasn't there, huh?
Right. And the thing about it, he was a sweet guy. You know, listen, very caring.
Oh shit! Here we go. The sweet guy shit.
Ms. Bertrand on here said. Ms. Bertrand said he on the Vienna sausage variety.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
More like
sir.
a little smoky.
Yes, sir.
Oh my God.
I couldn't do nothing with that. I want to go.
I mean, you know, I like it. Yeah, man, and not the size of ship, it's the motion in the ocean. So,
but when women say that they want a man that's real big and all that, that's a lie. Unless you're a porn star, because we want to enjoy it. We don't want,
somebody
don't want you like
pushing up your navel and your throat.
Yeah, like that's exaggeration.
Right.
Right. So yeah, I don't want nothing real big, and I don't want something teeny. I need it average.
Yeah, it's like the three little bears in their porridge. I want it just right.
I don't know about you, Reagan, but I'm trying to touch a motherfucker's heart. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be that defibrillator or whatever the fuck it is, man.
Lord, sir. You trying to kill a person?
Hey, I'm trying to fucking reconstruct their esophagus. So.
What was that movie, Full Metal Jacket? You're the type of guy that would bend somebody over and wouldn't give him the common courtesy of a reach around.
That's for them kids that know that movie.
Yeah, hey, go watch that movie, kids. Yes, go watch.
Yes, to find that funny, you gotta go watch that movie.
Yes. Full Metal Jacket.
Good stuff right there.
Hill it on here talking about knocking all the walls down in there. I was like, oh shit.
That's right. Go ahead, hell. That's what I'm talking about. I'm trying to repaint some shit.
Yep, the sugar walls.
So it was something good that you said you wanted to talk about tonight, sir. What's that about?
Oh man, so just taking a look around and I guess over the so many years of working in any environment or any job.
Right.
Just I guess the conduct of co-workers on the job, older co-workers, of course you got the younger co-workers coexisting on the job. You
mean like the whole generation gap?
The whole it's very interesting. The older you get, you know, when you're younger, you're so damn ignorant and you think you know every damn thing, and you know you can do this job better than these old farts who've been here 15 years, and you know they always giving us the nasty stares and all of that stuff. But there's so much more than that. Like a lot of stuff on the job occurs because of older people. Older people love to stir the fucking pot.
Yep.
And younger people do not know how to respond to that properly.
And some of the older folks, you know, they don't see it as being disrespectful.
They don't, because
they don't see it as being disrespectful, but you are. But if the younger one does the same exact thing, then they disrespectful because you older. No, yes, they should respect their elders, but if you do it, why is it right? You know what I mean? It's the same thing. You did the same thing.
Yeah, and then the older ones always want to go to the supervisors and be like, you need to talk to them. Yeah. You need to talk. Someone need to teach them some manners. They don't need to work here. See, y'all just hire anything. And they just go on and on and on. And then you always have that one person that's not in the clique with the older people, but they're an older person. Yeah. And they look and say, shit, Betty, you was just like that 15 years ago. Exactly. You know, but it's just so funny how the olders and people and the younger people, they go back and forth, back and forth. But I'm gonna tell you what they both do the same. They both fucking lie, gossip, and spread them fucking rumors, man.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how old you are, man. Good Lord. If you got something juicy to talk about on the job, there's always somebody with 4 ears on their head that they want to hear this shit, man. Oh my God, it doesn't matter, young or old, man. And that's one of the things I just don't get. I never did get about the job, because you know when you're in high school, you expect the rumors and the lies and the immaturity and stuff like that. But we're talking about you work with grown people who, man, they come to work and it's fucking 7:50 in the morning, and they can't help themselves but to start some shit.
Yeah.
Because people like drama. This is why reality shows are booming right now. I remember a guy saying years ago, before reality shows, I think the Big Brother House or something like that was on. And he said in about 5 years, reality shows is going to take over television, and people are glued to this stuff because they like drama. So people come to work and they like drama. They like to spread rumors. They like to talk about each other. They like to be in each other's business. They like it's crazy. It's crazy. So I mean, whether you're old, whether you're young, whether you're other, people like drama. And where there's drama, where there's rumors, where there's a place to conversate about somebody else, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. That's never gonna stop. Every job you're gonna go to, it's always gonna be some drama.
The level of snitching is real.
Yeah, most of them is the women.
Yep. And the level of
that's the sad part. That's the sad part. So that's my thing, man. And look, I think I'm worthy of being gossiped about. That's just me. I'm that fucking vain. I'm that fucking vain. I'm worthy of being talked about. My thing is like, I never get attached to the fine ass motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Like, it's always somebody whose name is in the mud, or a scallywag, thought, some old, reckless, wildebeest or something. You know what I mean?
Nobody of substance.
Give me somebody of substance. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh my God, he's fucking the doctor over there.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you know what I mean? Like, give me somebody. Oh, she's a lawyer. Oh, she has a twin sister that fucks him too. You know what I'm saying?
Not the twin sisters.
Yeah, man. Like I said, it is what it is. Because at the end of the day, when people, I'm telling you, and I learned this over years. People that talk about you, they want to either be you, or be with you whenever you do what you do. They want to be in your life. They want to be a part of whatever you got going on. It ain't even, it's so crazy. It's not even that they don't hate you. They just want something about you. And even if it's just talking about you, it gives them some kind of connection to you. And that's why I tell people, I said, man, that shit, don't let that bother you. Don't let that stuff bother you. You know your truth. And as long as you know your truth, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what people say or what they want to believe. You know what I mean? But give me Beyonce. You know what I mean? Come on now, stop. Give people, the highest of the highs.
Right.
You know what I mean? Don't stop giving them Felicias and shit,
Bye, Felicia.
Man, come on, man. We gotta do better as a gossiping committee. We gotta do better in that, man. Come on, man.
It's more believable and more juicy that way, I guess. That's what they see. They don't want it. They want it to be something bad, not like, oh my God, he's with a doctor. They're good together. You don't hear that shit. No. You want somebody who, she messing with Ramon and Guyadine and Savannah.
Right.
Yeah.
But look, tomorrow your wish gonna come true. I'm gonna go and spread a whole bunch of rumors, and I'm gonna pick the highest. I'm gonna be like, you messing with the president of the hospital. How about that?
My God.
I would run with that, man.
I won't say her name, but I know you're talking about.
Look, I would say I
Don't,
saw it in the government.
don't say a name. Don't
No.
Yeah,
I
we all
need
be
my
fine.
fucking job.
Yeah, we all be fine.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make sure you look good out there, bro. I got you. Don't worry about it.
And look, as long as it's not the president that's bald head with the bow tie glasses.
That's a catch right there. You should be so lucky.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You know, I fucking for that paycheck. You know, hey.
But oh my lord, yep.
What
Yeah,
you
the
say
rumor
earlier?
mill on, and I swear, I've been in, and I'm Ramon. I know you've been in the military. We've been on all kinds of different job sites. This has been the worst one I've been in terms of gossip and shit. And melee, oh my lord, this is it. This is it right here, boy. I've been in all kinds of different jobs. This has been the worst for rumors.
Because this
And
place,
you know what? And then again, I don't know if it's because now I'm in a leadership position, and that could be what it is. But the rumors are all over the place. It's crazy.
God forbid you in the leadership position.
Right.
Oh my goodness. Oh my God.
Yeah, favoritism. You got accused of favoritism. You got accused of he won't put me on this post, but he'll put her ass on the post because she know what she do.
Oh my goodness, man. It's so out of control. It's entertaining and it's so damn sad at the same time, right? You know, but at the same time, it is what it is.
Right.
Fuck them. Fuck them.
Well, another t-shirt.
Yep.
Another t-shirt sale right there.
Fuck those subordinates. It is what it is, man. It is what it is.
That's crazy. But yeah, as far as the rumor mill and the gossip and stuff, that's never going to go away.
No.
No, it's never going to go away.
Right. Because I mean, be honest. Everybody, for the most part, people work an 8-hour shift. People don't work 8 hours. They need something to do. They need something to do within that 8 hours. People probably work a total of 2 hours a day on their shift. You know what I'm saying? On their job. They got 6 hours of what? Being creative.
Free money.
Yep.
You know,
but that's what it is. That's how, I mean, it's nothing we can do. That's what it seems like the world goes around with stuff like that. And it's sad to say that. You know. Like I don't know if y'all look at stuff like this, but a young lady that be on one of the reality shows supposed to dated her friends or dating or in a relationship with her friend, supposed to
get married. They're engaged.
And it's like, you know, it's more important things in the world to talk about. Why are we so focused on this person and what is she doing in her life when we got so many things to be talking about in this world? Like every time I go on Instagram or turn on something, they talking about this woman, and I'm like, all you doing is giving her more clout. So why are y'all talking about it? And the thing about it is, none of us have, unless you God, we all got sin. We all do things that somebody gonna talk about. So get off of it already. Whatever she doing, she got paid for that. She got answer for that. Move on. Let's talk about something more important. Let's talk about these children that's being missing and things like that. We are stuck on this one woman, and she's happy and going with her life. She ain't worried about y'all.
Man, they say fuck them kids. We're gonna talk about this bitch right here. This no good, low down, trifling bitch. But you know why they talking about it? Because they can see themselves doing that shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's in them. It's in them. So they talk about it to kind of make it seem like it's not them. A lot of people only speak on shit that they know they would do to kind of make it seem like they wouldn't do it. So people say, oh no, so they're so against it, and they're fucking doing it. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. I know somebody that's like that. I know it's somebody exactly what you're saying. And it's but yeah, I know somebody that's just like that. So
well, hey, so look, I'm trying to find these trifling assholes. Where they at?
What? No, you're not trying to find nobody, sir.
Nah, I'm just BSing. I got to lay down tonight.
Yeah.
It's just talk radio, baby.
Yeah, she got the thing like, yeah, it's talk radio, all right. Just wait till you get your ass in this house.
It's just talk radio, baby.
Yep.
You know.
But we got about what, about 10 more minutes, 5 more minutes?
5.
Yeah, 5, because I got to hurry up, get the fuck off here tonight.
Ain't no going over tonight, huh?
So what you guys got planned? So for sure, we're gonna try for sure for next week to see if we can get the LGBTQ. I forgot the rest of the alphabet, but get at least some representatives on there because we have questions that need to be answered.
Yeah, and I think you know what, man. If
famous
they come
couple.
on, if they come on, they are such a great couple.
Yeah,
I think everybody loved them.
Yep.
If you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I had a couple years ago, I got to actually hang out with Jay. Had a great time with Jay.
Yeah.
You know, a fucked up 2020. I couldn't, get to hang out with her again.
Mm-hmm.
But I see her wife all the time. I adore her wife. Her wife is great people, and they did such a cute couple. I like messing with them, because they're such a cute couple. They're such a, great couple. I just like fucking with them. I hope they do come on. I know a lot of people want to keep their home life away, but they're a great couple. You know what I'm saying? I think, and that's another thing. I think what would help the world is exposure.
Exactly. Exactly.
Stop instead of the protest and all the marching and the parties and the parades. It should be exposure. Everybody talk about love this, love that. Let us see what the love look like. Let us see the two people. It's two people who love each other.
Exactly. And you know what? I'm glad you said that because Pam and I, my wife and I had this conversation last night, and it was about the same thing. It's about how you hate love. The bottom line is they're with each other because of love. Most these gay people, they love, it's love, man. The bottom line is love. Come on now. And you hate them.
People that don't even love each other.
Right, you hate them because they love each other.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Well,
the Bible says, the Bible says a lot of stuff now, but the translation, we're not sure the translation's right. You know what I mean? It's been translated and over translated and so many times
it's not for us. It's not for us to judge. Period.
Right.
I'm not perfect. No one is perfect. Just let people be. If people are happy, let them be fucking happy.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about love. The love is there. They're not killing each other. They hating each other. They loving each other. What? Come on now.
Hold up. I gotta keep it 100.
Yeah.
With all that being said, I would lose my fucking mind if I caught my son giving head.
It's a man
thing, folks.
It's a man thing. It's a man thing.
I would lose my fucking mind.
I feel you. If I had a son, it probably would bother me too. But I have a daughter, and she's in a relationship with a woman.
So yeah, and this is why I explained it to Pam, because my thing is, yeah, I know personally that's what I may not want, but at the same time, if they're happy and I rather the thing about it is I want you to be able to come talk to me. I want you to be able to say, well, hey dad, this is what's going on, blah 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 blah, instead of me, no, that's not what you're supposed to do. They're not going to want to come talk to me at this point. Something bad could happen to them, but nah, I don't go to dad. Dad don't like this person, or dad don't like the situation. You know what I mean? No. So my thing about it, if you're happy, you're fine. I'll ask a lot of questions about your situation, but if I don't like it, I might tell you I don't like it, but at the same time, I will accept it. I'll accept it, but I don't have to like it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what everything in life, and that's what people need to realize and be good with. Like
and you said it's with everything in life. It doesn't have to be just with that. I may not like working a certain job.
Exactly.
Right.
I'm paying for you to go to college. You come home and tell me you're not going to go back.
Right. It's not all about the same. And they want to pinpoint it. Well, you homophobic. No, I'm not homophobic. You know, it's not that I'm homophobic. You're my child, and I don't think I want this for you. I might be thinking about grandkids, you know.
God,
Grandkids, a plus and a plus is a minus, as far as I know when I did math. So unless y'all adopted,
you done fucked up my vision of life.
Right.
You know, now I got now I'm sitting there, and you know, I know you and your boyfriend or your fiance or your husband, they coming over for the holidays, and instead of you up there getting your dick sucked, you're sucking dick. That's not what I envisioned for my son.
Exactly. And my thing, I may not be comfortable. And my thing is, as long as you understand, I'm not comfortable seeing that because it's not my norm. But at the same time, you got to give me a moment. You got to give me a moment because you need to also understand it's not my norm. But I accept both of you. I accept you in that position.
Absolutely.
It's but you know that I'm uncomfortable with it.
When my daughter came to me, it was crazy because she took me out to dinner, and I kind of knew why she was taking me out that night. And we just talked, and we were just talking, and she never told me. And then when I drove her home, she was getting out the car. I always sit in the car and talk to her because she doesn't live with me. So I try to give as much time as I can with her. And she got out the car and she bent over and she's like, Ma, my roommate is not really my roommate. And she, you know, she went on and said it. And I looked at her and I was like, girl, get out of my car because I already knew. And she just looked at me. I was like, I was just waiting for you to tell me. You know, I knew for years. I kind of knew for years. And it was like, I'm just waiting for you to tell me. Like, I guess she thought that I was going to, you know, feel some kind of way or cry or anything like that. One thing about me, I'm agreeing with what you said, and me and her had the conversation like a month after that. And I told her, I was like, you my child and I love you, you know, and it's not for me to judge you. Do I like it? That's what I want for you? No, because you know, you're my daughter. But as long as you happy, you know, and like you said, you got to give me a minute. Like I already knew in my heart because I already saw what I saw. But the fact that matter, like you said, you have a vision of what you want for your children and stuff like that. But also, when they become a certain age, even if she didn't be with a woman and she was with a man, we still have that vision. But when they get a certain age, they're going to do whatever they're going to do anyway, you know, with their life, whatever the case may be.
Right.
My thing with her was because she wouldn't tell me, I was afraid because I used to watch a lot of shows of women or, you know, that wanted to come out and they couldn't. They felt like they couldn't because of the family members. Because I had a lot of people that's in my family that feels very strongly about that situation. You know, in my religion, it's very strongly about that. But with me, you know, in my religion, I'm gonna say it, and they might be watching and they might want to throw stones at me later. I'm still open-minded.
Right.
You know,
right.
My thing is, like I said earlier, none of us can sit up here and say that we don't have sin. So my thing is, it's only for God to judge her. Whatever she do is between her and God, not me.
Amen.
All I wanted her to do is be happy. I just and it doesn't. And the thing about it, it wasn't even about her being my child. Even before that, you know, I felt like that with friends. I had friends that's gay and all that. I felt that way with them. You know, so it wasn't just because that's my child. I always felt that way.
Right.
You know, but I always said to my friends, like I said to my daughter, like,
you'd be a hypocrite if you had,
you know, like if you want to get married, I might not be there.
Right. But I might be a hypocrite if you accepted your friends and not your child.
Yet. You know what I'm saying? I haven't got, so me and her had to have that honesty talk. We had that honesty talk, and we was good. I said, respect me, and I'm going to respect you. And with her friend, I love her to death. I love her to death.
Right. And especially if you realize the person genuinely loves, you know, your daughter, your son, you know, it's one of those things. If they're I've met you and it would be like a female or the opposite sex. It would be the same for the opposite sex. If you're making them happy, you're doing right by them. That's what I want. I don't want you to be cheap. I don't want you to be out there thotting around. It'd be the same thing. I don't want you out there thotting around. As long as you're being faithful, you're doing what you're supposed to do.
I don't know. Look. So I agree with all that. It's just that if any of my sons were to, you know, tell me they were gay, Yeah, it would hurt. I have to accept it. I love him, and we'll go on. I think the thing that would fuck me up the most is
You're just thinking about it.
no, not that. Just what if my son is a hoe? Like, damn, nigga, how many dicks you gonna suck this year?
Yeah.
Like, you gotta give your father a break, man.
It's all about you, right? It's all about you.
Yeah, man. It's all about me. I'm gonna tell you. So men, we compare one another. We look at like, I think my dick bigger than his. Yeah, I'm packing more than this man. My son bring home this 6'7", 255-pound linebacker, and I'm like, damn, I know my son is the bitch.
Yeah.
He's sucking about 13 inches. What the fuck is going on?
But let me say this. Let me say this. That is so I can't think of the word that I'm trying to use. But it's this guy. He's a small frame guy, real petite. Right. And when you see him, you would think that he is the taker. But when I had a conversation with him, he said he's not the taker, he's the giver, and he be giving it to some big men. So you gotta be careful about that.
Well, I'm just saying that's just how men think, So if my son's gay, it is what it is. I'm gonna love him, but I just hope and pray that his first gay experience is his last gay experience, because they get married and grow old together. Because I can't take it. Oh, this month is Kareem. 3 months later is Joey. 5 months later is Richard. 3 days later is Bill. Like, yo, how many dicks are you sucking, man? Give me a break.
You know he a hoe. So
yeah, it's like, yo, give me a break.
But it's the same for your daughter. If you got a girl and she's doing the same thing with all these dicks, it's the same problem.
No, it isn't. I mean,
I don't know if I want my daughter sucking all these dicks neither.
It's practice for a husband.
Whatever.
3 man, come on now.
So it's 8:04, guys.
Oh yeah, we done went over the time.
Oh.
All right, so what you got going on, DJ?
So tune in next week. Well, we'll be discussing LGBTQ and dick sucking. And not much. I just got, I got the stations. We still got the station. I got a bunch of new music coming on. If you guys, interested, tune in Saturday morning from 10 a.m. You'll see our other co-host, my sister, Dr. Alicia G. She and I do the show called Trinity Spice FM Island Brunch. This week we got Raymond. Raymond is supposed to be joining us this week. He kind of felt left out. He hadn't been on the show for a minute, so. I got Raymond's going to join us on the show, discuss all the new projects he's been involved in. So we'll have, and it's only about 30 minutes in the morning, so we do a short show because we got mommy and daddy duties and stuff we got to go do, and everybody, we don't want to occupy their time too much, so we do that. And that's about it. I got the station. You guys can listen to all the soca music you want. Hit me up. Let me know. Savvy, what you got? When's the next show?
July 10th. It's the Her Show. So tickets are going on sale soon, but
that's the Her Show.
Yeah, it's called the Her Show. All female show, female DJs, rap artists, poet, and I'm doing the fashion show part of it all. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm partnering up with a guy named Mr. Tony that he runs the pregame show. Right. And it's called the Shop Podcast TV Show. Great guy. I'm really honored that he asked me to go into this because I was on hiatus for a minute. Right. And like I said, my guy, he's back. So he hit me up and he was like, "When we're gonna do this one-on-one." So I'm setting up real soon to go back doing that. And what else I got going on? I don't know. But I forgot. Shout out to Lamont Elliott, my actor. Yeah, he's on I think it's like a 5 or 6 city tour right now. So
that's what's up.
Is that for Guns and Grams?
Guns and Grams. And you can look for a lot of other movies that he have on Tubi, and Amazon Prime, and a lot of
y'all gotta check out that one called Navigate. Navigate was a powerful movie.
Yes. The guy, the director, Antonio, he writes some deep stuff. Yeah. So a lot of his things always have some kind of meaning behind it. And that's what I like about Mr. Antonio. So
check it out, folks.
To love.
Pay the damn $2.99, man. Pay the damn $2.99 and watch the damn movie. Support the brother. Come on now.
Yes.
It's only $3 fucking. Come on, man.
But you know what? He told me on the other day that it's on Tubi, and Tubi is
And
free.
Tubi's for free. So there you go.
It's
For
free.
them, for you cheap people out there, you have Tubi. You can watch it on Tubi.
Yes, yes, yes. So, and I look forward to being on here with you guys.
Yeah.
That's what I got going on right now.
And we can be this close and no mask.
Exactly.
Here we go.
I'm touching you right now, goddamn. I'm touching you right
now. See, there you go. High five you.
So we got Lamar Elliott. He's doing the Guns and Grams tour.
Right,
I got my tour coming up called the Dick and Yams. I'm telling you, it's going to be big, y'all. We're going to every city. I'm hitting every G spot I possibly can.
The DY. And we don't mean Daddy Yankee.
Right. Hey, look, y'all already know what's good with me, man. Look, I just want to touch on, hey, for everybody who's watching it, of course, we got supporters who's been supporting us for 2 years. Anybody new watching or listening in, the stuff we say on here is purely playful conversation. We're great people. We love all people. I mean, shit, you got I got somebody from the islands who do voodoo. I'm a Christian. We got a Muslim on here, so we don't hate.
There we go.
We're the perfect trio. So
we all got snacks in common.
Well, why he gotta do voodoo though?
I know, right?
He's from the islands. He got to do something. So if anybody get offended, just know that we're not doing anything or anything to be malicious towards any group or ethnicity. We just, playful conversation. The same conversation that you would have with friends or on the job. We're just kicking it for an hour, having a good time. With all that being said, once again, we want to thank our supporters. We love each and every one of you for showing up every Tuesday. Y'all make it easier to do. Right. Till next week, Gvtv, we out. Peace.